Hi everyone, I'm Ginger Arboleda. So I'm the CEO of Manila Workshops. So Manila Workshops is an events management company, and we focus on learning events. And the learning events that we create focuses on entrepreneurship and freelancing. So for the recently concluded Freelancer Fair, so it was Manila Workshops who created that particular event. We've been in the business, we've been in the industry for already almost close to 5 years na rin. We've created more than 300, parang last count ko, 320 workshops and almost a dozen conferences already. Before all of these things, I was also a freelancer. I was a freelance content writer for Philippine Online Chronicles and Upwork. Sorry, Odesk. Medyo matagal na yon. So, Odesk, nung panahon no? Parang yun. Nung before pa mag-merge with Elan, so nagko-content writer na ako for Upwork. Parang waba ka ni Marbs. Feeling mo daw, Marv. Yun, so naabutan na ni Marbs yun. So, before that,
pa ako nun.
Talaga lang. Before that, I was also a blogger. So I started blogging way back in 2008. Prior to that, I was working in the corporate world. I was a banker, naging advertising executive din ako for I think 2 years, and then I also handled a franchise of basta food franchise. Babanggitin ko na sana yung brand but the food franchise. Those are my experiences actually. But now I'm busy with Taxumo and Manila Workshops and of course my blog. So in terms of freelancing, I still do freelance writing. Pero in that aspect already na it's aligned with my blog. I earn through my blog. I deal with clients pero mostly for sponsored posts, for endorsements there. That's it.
Okay. So if you guys want to learn more about Ginger, I interviewed Ginger many years ago. So hindi ko lang memorize. Just search for Ginger Arboleda and Freelance Blend. So para mas makilala nyo si Ginger, background niya, yung mga hugot niya. Hindi naman. Yung beginnings na how she became a successful blogger and serial entrepreneur. But now we'll be talking about her one of her latest ventures, yung kanyang latest baby, which is Taxumo. So I'll transition Ginger to show them the screen.
Yes.
Okay. Yan.
Okay, so
just let me know, Ginger.
Sure.
Kasi I'm controlling the presentation, so just let me know.
Okay, no problem. Sige. Ganyan na lang. I think nakikita naman nila, no? So, Taxumo Taxumo is all about, yun na nga, diba? Celebrate your passion. Sorry dun sa date, kasi kinuha ko lang yung title slide from one of the presentations.
Madalian talaga to, madalian presentation.
Madalian, kasi binulabog ako ni Marv like 1 hour before lang. So, ginawa ko lang to. While waiting for you guys. So
cancel na natin.
Ay, no. Yeah, so, this was actually the rapid implementation, as in 5 minutes before, while waiting for you guys. So this slide was actually part of the press conference. We recently launched it. Kung makikita nyo, July lang, so bagong-bago. We opened it to
Kita niyo naman yung screen, di ba, guys? Okay naman.
Do you see it?
Just to be sure. Okay.
Yes. Okay, good.
So, okay na yan.
Okay, good. Next slide, please, Marv. Okay. So, before I share with you the system, and all of the benefits, I wanted to give you an idea of why we started Taxumo and how it can help you as a freelancer. So this is where I'll share with you who we are, what we do, and why we are here. So next slide. So as mentioned, sorry, yeah. my wife talaga. Yan yung spiel ni EJ pag siya yung nagpa-present. Pero since ako yung nagpa-present, this is my business. So you all know that Manila Workshops is my business. And one of the things really that hindered me from focusing more in arranging all of the workshops that we have for you guys, no, was that I also had to concentrate on taxation. I jumped from one freelance accountant to the next kasi for some reason, I think yung pinaka-okay na was the most recent accountant that I had. Pero madami for some reason, namamalas lang naman ako. I'm sure not all accountants are like this, no, but the first one charged me too high. The second one didn't pay my tax dues. So nagkaroon ako ng mga penalties. Siguro nagbayad ako ng worth 20 plus thousand pesos based on yung mga hindi niya. Totally nakalimutan niya magbayad ng income tax ko for the entire year. Every quarter nakalimutan niya rin. So hindi ko alam kung anong ginawa niya. So ako naman being engert sa taxation before, total, diba, super dependent ako sa kanya. So when I got that, no, I was super trip and I was really crying kasi sabi ko, ano ba yan? Wala akong kailangan magbayad ng penalty when they're supposed to take care of that, when he was supposed to take care of that. Hi, Mark. Yun. So anyway, going back, sabi ko, I really want to understand this already and do it myself na lang. Kasi I don't want to pay penalties. So next slide. What happened was EJ, who is my husband, kasi may experience na talaga siya with all of these things, no, like programming. What he did was he created a rudimentary system. Ayan, sa kanyang words, let me read. Simple, semi-automatic Excel file. So, ako, actually, pag tinanong mo ako, hindi ko rin alam. Basta in-automate niya yung process ko dito sa bahay. So it was specific lang to the computer. I don't know how he did it. I guess yung mga programmers dito like Mark can actually know kung anong klaseng, kung ano yung ginawa niya for me. But basically, in-automate niya yung process ko dito sa house. And then, napadali talaga yung buhay ko in terms of taxation. So sabi ko, why not? I'm sure if I'm experiencing this kind of problem, I'm sure a lot more people would want to avail of this, no, and would love to have this particular service sa kanilang bahay as well or wherever, no. So what we did was we created the concept together, and then January 2016, I think that was 2016, when we were creating the deck. So we started with the business model, sorry, the concept, the model, the plans, and then we created the deck. So yun yung presentation namin. And then we really didn't know anything about the tech space here, the tech startup space. We saw that a lot of people were pitching. So sabi ko, ay, baka kailangan natin mag-pitch. So we pitched in Echelon. Next slide. This is Echelon. So we were chosen as one of the top 100 startups in Asia. So we went to Singapore. Wow. And then another thing that we found out now when we went to Singapore was that syempre, we were mingling with other people also from, let's say, Thailand, Vietnam, Indonesia, and a lot of them also had the same problem. But the thing is, like in the States, when you go to Silicon Valley, they won't understand you kasi parang sa kanila, very automated na lahat. Pati sa Singapore, very automated na. So they don't understand the problems that we have here in the Philippines and even in, let's say, Vietnam, Indonesia, Malaysia. So hindi nila nagagets na very manual pa rin yung process natin. Next is just a month after that, or almost at the same time, no, we got into Idea Space. So Idea Space is one of the, yun yung next slide. So Idea Space is one of the incubation programs here. It's the top incubation, one of the top incubation programs in the Philippines. It's under the MVP group. So we were one of the top 10 muna who qualified for an equity-free funding. Yan yung malaking cheque sa next slide na nakuha namin, which is 500,000. And then we had to pitch, so we had to validate the idea, and then we presented it in demo day on last December 2016, and then that's why we went live noong December 2016 because of demo day. So okay, let's go to next slide, please. So so we were featured recently kasi nga we launched this July, no? Marv, is it okay if we present na lang yung slide? Sorry.
What do you mean? Sorry, okay.
I-present mo na lang. Ayan.
Ito lang,
so,
okay.
Yes. So, just this July kasi, we...
Ayan.
Yes. Yan, in a while.
Okay.
There. So, we were para bigger na lang. So, we were featured in Entrep, Philippines, Philippine Star, Bloomberg TV, because of the additional value really that people can get from this. And we were also the first startup in the Philippines to who was given the investment priority plan by TTI Board of Investments. We were given a 4-year tax holiday. So there. So
yeah.
Going to the
I want
next
to make sure
slide.
lang na kita nila after hindi ko kita
Sure.
yung webinar screen. So
Okay,
yung mga
sure.
comments, hindi ko alam kung okay naman ba?
Kita niyo ba, guys? I'll tell Marv na lang. All good daw. All good.
Okay.
Okay
Sige.
lang. Okay, good. Okay, next slide. Okay, so let's go to the actual process. Okay, this is the current process without Taxumo. So that for those of you, marami tayong aspiring dito, diba, na entrepreneurs. Freelancers. So the current process is you collate your receipts, meaning both the receipts that you give out, no, assuming that you're already registered. So you issue receipts. So lahat ng mga in-issue nyo na receipts, as well as lahat ng ginastos nyo na receipts, all of these, you collate them, and then you encode them, and then you compute your tax dues based on all of those computations, no? Wishing na alam nyo kung paano i-compute. And then, diba? Kasi totoo you have to know how to compute And then you fill out complicated tax forms kasi ang dami nyong i-fill out. Ay, wait. Marv,
nag-time out yung Taxumo.
Okay, sige. Later na lang.
Dito na lang ulit.
Yes, sure. So,
okay,
after you... Sure. So after you fill out these tax forms, you have to also, let's say, file supporting documents kung meron, like yung mga 2307, yung mga withholding tax forms nyo. And then you have to line up at the bank or the RDO. RDO means Revenue District Office. So this is the office of the BIR within the city of your business. So this is the normal process pag ginawa nyo siya on a manual basis. Tapos, dito sa before compute tax, when you compute tax dues, you fill out complicated forms. It's done in a system of BIR called EBIR forms. Hi, Anna. Good evening. Yon. So, it's done in a system called EBIR forms. Tapos, pag may supporting documents ka pa, iba pa yung system na gagamitan mo. You have to download yung SAWP na system. So, maraming mga systems, maraming proseso. Next slide, please, Marv. So, a small business or a freelancer. So, mapapansin mo, no, sometimes I interchange freelancer and small business in this case because the tax forms don't differ naman if you're a freelancer or a business owner. Okay? So, in terms of, we're talking about taxation. So, in terms, sa mata ng BIR, dalawa lang yan, VAT or non-VAT. Diba? So in this case, like small businesses, and freelancers and professionals are all the same when you start out. So at the minimum, you file 16 forms in 1 year. So what are the 16 forms? So these are your monthly sales tax filings, so which is 12, diba? So kasi monthly siya. Quarterly income tax filing, which is Q1 to Q3, And then you will have your annual ITR or your income tax return filing, which is on April 15 the next year. So kung mapapansin mo, yung annual income tax filing mo, yan yung adjustment mo for your quarterly income tax filing. There. So these are the forms that we need to fill out, no? And according, ang dami nga eh. So, and wala pa yan employees ha. Like if you have employees, meron ka pang mga 1,600 forms. And this is based on my experience ha. Kasi, by the way, what I'm sharing with you now, it's all based on my experience. So in terms of, I'm not an accountant. So if may mga accounting questions kayo, I think it's best to ask an accountant. Pero I'm sharing with you what I've experienced. That's why we came up with Taxumo. So it really takes me a lot of time before I finish my taxes. So on the average, this is from a study by PricewaterhouseCoopers. So 193 hours sa Philippines ang spent ng average business owner dito. So totoo yan.
That's about 8 days. Kinumpute ko, sa utak ko lang hindi ko lang. May calculator ako. That's 8 days.
Bilib na sana ako eh.
Diba? Pero ano kaya kung majority nitong 193 hours?
Ano yan? Average small, average business owner.
Yung pagpila, pag-travel.
Oo, hindi, wala pa dyan. I don't think nandiyan yung travel. Well, hindi ko alam pero I don't think so. Pero kala mo, ganyan na tayo, di ba? Ang Vietnam, 770 hours.
Wow.
So, guys, okay pa tayo sa lagay na to. pero still, di ba? I think there are a lot of things that we can improve on really pagdating sa processing. So, right now, parang there are a lot of maganda nga na parang all of us like freelancers, small business owners, we're thinking of ways on how we can improve a lot of things dito sa Pilipinas. Yun. So, yeah. So, this is one of the things that we saw that we can help with. So, meron din tinatawag na tax bill shock. Kasi diba, usually what we do is we outsource it to an accountant. Tapos, I don't know if sino dito yung gumagamit ng accountant for their own businesses.
Ako.
Di ba? Ikaw, yeah. Tapos, di ba, Marv, like yung we coined this term kasi na tax bill shock. Kasi like ako before, my accountant would tell me 2 to 3 days before yung due date na, Ginger, ito yung babayaran mo. Tapos kung na-receive niya 10,000, magugulat ako lagi na meron akong, 10,000? Kasi wala akong kaalam. Diba? Parang, bakit 10,000 yung babayaran ko? So, that's what we call tax bill shock. And it happens to people, even with accountants. No? So, next slide, please. So, with Taxumo kasi, there are just 3 things that you need to do. One is to input your income and expenses, and then click file, and then pay online via credit card, via online bank transfer. I'll show you later yung system. So, 3 things lang yung gagawin nyo with us. We'll show you the system later on para ma-absorb nyo. Bakit 3 lang? Ayun. Pero 3 lang talaga.
I'll share in my experience kasi I've been using Taxumo since the start of the year, diba?
Yes. Marv has been, guys, no joke si Marv talaga user namin. And matagal ko na siya actually niligawan for him to use the system. Oo, pwede naman show din. So, matagal na. Tapos parang kinukulit ko siya. Tapos parang one day before the tax deadline, bigla niya akong tinanong. Yeah. Pwede bang mag-Taxumo? So now, he's using the system.
Yes.
Yeah.
Later, kwento
Okay,
na.
next slide. Yes. Sure.
Kasi I think yung Taxumo, parang ma-realize mo lang siya pag na-experience mo na. I mean, siguro for now, yung mga bago pa, hindi pa nila naisip. Pero pag yung iisipin mo na I need to pay this, I need to file, tapos I need to go to the bank para pumila, tapos yung mga bangko na pwede kang pumila, selected lang, di ba? Hindi naman lahat.
Yes, hindi lahat.
Hindi lahat. So, I'm sure na mahaba ang pila doon kasi sila lang yung deadline eh. So kaya doon ko na-realize na parang tama yata si Ginger. And then after that, after using Taxumo, siguro for just 3 minutes, 5 minutes, tapos na ako. So imagine yung
mabilis
difference.
lang siya.
So
let's skip this siguro, no, Marv, kasi let's show them the actual system later para makita nila.
Okay.
Plus, mas maganda na yung itsura.
Oo nga.
Sorry guys. Yan yung dati pa. Iba na ngayon yung itsura ng Taxumo. Yan. Sige lang. Yan. Okay, there. So, our target market, para for those na parang if you wanna help spread the word, no? Our target market are small business owners, professionals, and freelancers. So, sige, next slide. So, just to give you an idea on how big the market is here in the Philippines. We have 99.6% of all businesses in the Philippines are small businesses. So yan yung bumabagsak sa micro, small, and medium enterprises. So MSMEs. So from micro to medium. Tapos in terms of yung registered self-employed professionals in the Philippines, so pasok dito yung freelancers kasi you guys, when you try to apply, no, sa BIR, babagsak kayo sa professionals under this category. So, that's 2 million. Pero, based on the survey of the Senate, only 500,000 regularly file. Even if 2 million or 2-point-something million are registered, only 500,000 file their taxes. So, yan yung market na, well, syempre, di ba, parang obviously, I'm sure, meron na yan records with the BIR na they will try to tap that market later on. And in ito, hindi na rin to updated, di ba, parang nasa 1.5 na rin tayo na freelancers in Upwork, and Upwork pa lang yun, di ba? So we don't really know yung mga offline freelancers, wala pang list ng mga yan. So, okay, sige, next slide. Okay, so these are our, ayan si Francis. So these are our Taxumo heroes. Okay, siguro as a freelancer, ang question is, bakit ako magbabayad ng tax, diba, in the first place? When we went into this, no, actually we tried to validate and ask a lot of, hi Arlene, we asked a lot of freelancers now, would you pay taxes? And most of them talaga, nagulat nga kami kasi we would assume na ayoko nga magbayad kasi hindi naman ako nasisilip or something. But most of them really wanted to pay taxes for these reasons. Number one, medical. Kailangan nila ng HMO, kailangan nila mag-apply na medical, yung HMO cards, yung medical benefits, no? Yeah. Pero hindi sila makapag-present ng proof of income. So, that's one. Number two is, pag nag-apply sila ng visa to go to Japan, parang kikita nga tayo ng malaki, tapos we want to enjoy the money that we worked for. Hindi naman tayo makaalis kasi wala naman tayo, again, proof of income and ITR, diba? Yung income tax return. So, sa mga nagbabalak na mag-travel to Japan, mag-travel to, I don't know ba, Korea ba? Yes, talagang Korea eh. May visa ba doon? Ang alam ko lang Japan na kung hiningan eh. So, anyway, when you travel kasi, di ba, for your visa to be approved, kailangan ng documents. So, you can get naman, parang, I know, nagbibigay ng certificate something ang Upwork, pero hindi siya nagsasuffice eh. Parang from what I've heard, may nagkukwento sa akin na hindi sufficient yung document na binibigay na para certificate of engagement, if I'm not mistaken, from Upwork. So you still need na may proof ka pa rin of projects and proof of income. So yun, ITR mo will really show that. Another thing is if you want a loan for credit, if you want to apply for credit cards, if you want to apply for housing loans and personal loans sa bank or car loan, you actually need that, no, that proof. So yun, little by little, and plus the fact that I think this generation is more attuned to giving back to the society, and I think they think and they believe that taxes is one of the things that you actually need to do so that you can give back to our country, basically.
Yes.
So we've seen that shift already. Nagugulat nga ako kasi when we did an analysis of the people in our database, sabi namin nung una, I assume na maraming small business owners. Siguro mga 80, tapos 20% lang yung freelancers. But nagulat kami because 50% of our database are freelancers. So that's a good thing. As in, that's a good thing, really. Na here are people who are willing to pay, who are willing to professionalize the industry already, and may even take, and may even be the source of all of these funding for the government to build greater things and infrastructure and all of these things. So that's what the Taxumo Hero is all about. So it's about pursuing your passion while profiting from it, but at the same time giving back. So these are the 4 individuals that we've initially chosen to be our Taxumo heroes. Okay. How does Taxumo run, which you can deduct off your taxes? Later on, I'll show you the system. Tapos you can ask again later kung may questions ka. I'll show you the system. Okay, so these are the Taxumo heroes. Next slide, please, Marv.
Yep.
So these are the subscription plans that we have. We have annual packages, which is the basic annual and the premium annual, and then basic monthly. So for basic annual, so it's 4,495. Billed siya at the start of the month, at the year. So ang pumapatak siyang 375 per month. Pero we bill it one time kasi, parang at the beginning. And then premium is at 9,495. Basic monthly naman, if you really want the monthly package, it's at 1,295. So the difference, as you can see, these are the forms that we file. So right now we file 2551M, which is the monthly percentage tax returns, and the 1701Q, which is the quarterly income tax return. So for basic, wala lang tayong annual ITR nakasama kasi medyo madugo talaga siya. So you notice the price difference. Medyo tedious talaga kasi when we do the annual for you. So, pero even if you get the annual ITR, I mean. So even if you get the premium, that's 792 only spent on your taxes, diba? So, so very affordable. Next slide. So,
question ko dito. So, ba't parang lumalabas mas mura yung premium sa basic monthly? Or annual din to binabayaran yung premium?
Okay. Yes, kasi for a SaaS company like us, we need to allocate resources for that later on. So if we know, like, prior to a certain period that we already have X amount of filings in place, we can plan later on for our operating expenses. That's why ang basic monthly is more, kumbaga, costly because we can't plan ahead. So, ganun lang yun. Kaya, parang may top load lang kami when it comes to the annual income taxes. What do you call this annual subscriptions.
Dapat so there, but
okay, for premium, kunwari nag-annual ka, Marv, if you decide to basta before December to shift, we will just charge you for the butal. So, pwede kang mag-move up. Delegate access, okay.
Pero dahil friends tayo, delo ka lang.
Yes. May ganun talagang bad. Ayun, si Anna. Anna has a question, Marv. At saka, do you have, and si Herlene. Anna's question is, what's delegate access? So, delegate access is for those, kasi, for Taxumo, for example, if you still want to have your accountant with you, for example, gusto mo pa rin ng advice, kasi accountants can do so much more than just go to the bank and file your taxes, diba? They can advise you on proper business strategic plans for the business. They can advise you where to put your, let's say, how to efficiently work on your operational expenses, etc., etc. So, a user subscription basically is tied up to one certificate of registration, which is your registration with a BIR. So for that particular subscription, you can have up to 3 users. So there. So Anna, as an accountant, you can actually use this for your for your clients. So that saves you the time of going to the bank. And now you can actually cater nationwide na. Yung clients mo pwede nang lumaki. So that's how accountants can use Taxumo. So if they want to grow na, kasi sa totoo lang, Marv, ngayon, di ba, pag accountant ka, tas dito ka sa Metro Manila, limited lang. So, pwedeng, ang i-cater mo is, okay, nandito lang sa Taguig, Pasig, ganyan. Now, Anna, as an accountant here, can actually cater to even freelancers in Mindanao, freelancers in Davao, in Visayas, no? Sa,
So,
let's say, Bacolod. Ganun siya.
Sorry, yung access na yun, sabi mo, 3. So, kung kasama siya, she can have 2.
Yes. Kunwari si business owner will have to register, no, Anna? And then your client will register. You tell them to give you access. So itatag ka nila sa system namin as the accountant, and then one more access. So it really depends on bigay niya sa co-founder, or kunwari ikaw, Marv, kung may partner ka later on, you can give access to that.
So
or give access.
Kahit wala siyang account mismo personally sa Taxumo for her own taxes, she can be a delegate of many freelancers.
Yes, correct.
Oh.
So makikita mo mamaya, Anna can actually switch, or accountants can switch accounts from one client to the next in one access. So ganun siya. Yun. So very beneficial also. Plus the fact that we can't do yung manual, kasi if you notice, no, when you apply sa BIR, they still give you manual books of yung mga ledgers mo, yung mga manual, as in mo yung mukhang notebook.
Meron ako dito.
For those, ayun, yung mga mukhang columnar books, diba? So that one can be updated by your accountant based on what you input dito sa Taxumo. So that's what they're doing now. So yung books mo na yun, Marv, you can delegate access to a bookkeeper or to an accountant, and then that bookkeeper or accountant does that manual in writing for you, for example, dun sa columnar.
Yeah.
Yun. So, there. So, next slide. Ay, wait. So, teams, no? Yun. Actually, yun, Herlene. So, you can shift from one, this company to the next. So, hindi siya, I'm not too sure what you mean by team. Baka you can expound on that also dito sa chat box. Okay. So, next slide.
Siguro we'll just answer later yung mga questions after the interview.
Demo. Yes.
And the demo. Next slide.
Yep. Okay. Next is, so kung makikita mo, nirelate namin yung spending ninyo. So, paying your taxes monthly is like drinking 2 venti Starbucks frappuccinos every month, 2 tickets to Spider-Man. Apparently, Spider-Man namin. Nga doon namin to ginawa. So, guys, I'm sorry, pero 5 minutes before the presentation ko lang to ginawa. At saka getting an Uber from BGC to Green Hills. Ganun lang po yun. Yun lang yung amount niya. So,
okay.
Very affordable. Next slide. So, ayan. So, ganun lang siya. So, you'll see the subscription plans dun sa baba, no, ng page namin. If you scroll down sa aming landing page. That's it.
Okay.
This comparison daw is very strong. Sabi ni Vern, we'll definitely use this on my pricing services. Good job, Vern. Okay, let's demo
so
na.
we'll do the
Next
demo.
slide na ako. Yes.
Ano muna, sige. Magsalita ka muna, Ginger, kasi mag-sign in.
Yes. Magsa-sign in. So guys, kung may questions kayo,
siguro answer ka muna.
Okay.
Questions while I fix this.
Okay. So, okay lang ba kahit wala kang account? Sorry, wait, what do you mean account, Joanna?
Baka accountant.
Baka accountant. Well, we can't definitely do, hindi namin kaya kasi gawin yung books nyo. So, kasi diba we are a do-it-yourself system, and we can't do anything manual. So hindi naman namin pwedeng kuhain lahat ng books nyo tapos kami yung magsusulat. So I guess that's where like accountants and obviously like giving you advice on certain other complicated stuff na hindi namin masasagot really for you kasi I think it's best Ren to kung may complications na in that aspect no you can ask for the help of an accountant.
In
Pero
other
simple
words,
lang.
Ginger, hindi naman mga walang trabaho ang mga accountants because of
Yes,
Taxumo.
hindi naman. Hindi naman. Hindi naman. In fact, accountants can use us. Yun nga lagi namin sinistress na accountants can definitely use us. So if for those accountants who are listening, no, if you have like a bunch of clients that you want to onboard and want us to be there with you to help onboard them, we will definitely help you out. So you can just contact us sa customer service namin. So sa chat box namin.
Okay. Sige, sagot ka muna
yes,
isa pa.
yes. Because we are not, ito lang, gusto ko lang maging clear, especially for those bloggers who want to write about us. We are not an accounting system. So hindi kami accounting system. We are the tail end of the process. So we can actually, the next plan really is to link up with accounting ERP softwares or systems. So if may mga kakilala kayo with accounting systems, we can link it. But based on what we've seen kasi, a lot of our market, but yung define ko market kanina, all of them still do it manually. So naka-Excel spreadsheet pa lang, mostly naka-Excel spreadsheet yung kanilang let's say expenses, yung kanilang mga income, naka-Excel pa yan lahat. So we're targeting that particular market. Pero in the future, we will link up to other accounting softwares. Yes, you will need your own accountants or bookkeepers to manually update your books. So just give them access to this.
Okay. Demo
yes.
na natin and then we'll answer questions later.
Yes.
Okay. So guide mo lang ako
Okay, click on the button upper right, Marv. So let's start from the very beginning. No? So upper right, yung burger.
Extend ko lang yung window ko.
Sige.
Full screen yan. Okay.
Okay.
Kita nila? Kita nila?
Kita nyo na guys, no? Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So, saan ako punta?
Sorry. Click on my name, Ginger Taxumo. May drop down. Yan. Let's go to edit profile.
Okay.
Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is to register with the BIR. So hindi nyo po magagamit yung Taxumo if wala po kayong certificate of registration. So what is the certificate of registration? I'll show you a sample. Marv, can you please click on that little question mark button sa tabi ng company name, yung Taxumo?
Okay, yan.
So click
Kita
here.
Ayan.
Click name here. And then I'll show them a sample.
Here. Okay, here.
Click here. There. Yeah, nakikita nila.
Yeah.
So guys, this is what you call the certificate of registration. This is your 2303. So in your 2303, para tong biodata mo, biodata, may gumagamit ko ba ng term na yun? Anyway.
So yun ang galing yun
Napaghahalata yung age.
Okay.
Anyway, so, information natin,
data.
For freelancers, percentage tax, income tax, registration fee. So yan yung mga normally lalabas pag freelancer ka. Tapos your line of business, that is your industry. So may code yan before the line of business. And then company name is senior, yung parang trade name mo. Okay? And RDO is seen at the upper, yung pinaka-title sa may BIR, sorry. Yung nakalagay, this is the revenue district number. Yes, RDO. So, let's go back to the profile page, Marv. Okay. So, how do you create a profile in Taxumo? It's basically just copying. Lahat ng po nakalagay dun sa COR nyo, kakopy lang natin dito.
Lilipat lang, okay.
Yes, lilipat lang natin yan. Sobrang dali, kakopy nyo lang talaga, guys. And then, that COR, okay, going back to registration, no? You have to go to BIR, your RDO, sa city, kung saan yung address nyo, kung ano yung gagamitin yung address. Kunwari Taguig, pupunta tayo sa RDO ng Taguig. So kung ano yung gagamitin yung business address, dun po tayo. Pero going back to those na nagtrabaho before, yung city po ng employer natin, let's say, for example, Makati. I used to work kunwari in Makati. I need to transfer it first from Makati RDO to Taguig RDO. Yes, so I have to go to the Makati RDO to say, I will transfer my TIN number to your Taguig RDO. So, wait a week after that, siguro 1 week, no? That's when you go to the Taguig RDO and say, hi guys, gusto ko mag-apply sa freelancer. So, as a freelancer naman, you just apply, you use Form 1901. So, yun yung application. I have a blog entry about this. So, I'll give Marv the link so that you can see kung paano. Yes, I can share it with you guys. So, let's go back now. So, you'll just copy it. Nandiyan na yung... Yes, go ahead.
I-add ko lang sa RDO, kung may accountant kayo, usually sila naman yung may runner na sila. So, ganun din sa akin. Sila na yung nagpalipat for me.
Yes.
So, syempre, may charge.
Yes. So
depende na lang sa usapan nyo.
That's true, no? So, mabilis lang naman yan, pero you'll get the certificate of registration siguro a week or 2 weeks after. Or kung mabilis yung RDO, baka nga within the day makuha nyo eh. Tapos dun na rin kayo magpapaprint ng receipts, makukuha nyo yung box nyo, ganon. So, everything will happen in siguro maximum 2 weeks, kaya na yun, no? Ana, what do you think? Based on your experience, para we can get then sa mga nag-register na rin dito. Kasi sa akin, mabilis lang actually sa Taguig. Iba-iba naman yan eh, kasi iba-iba naman yung RDOs then how fast they can process. So okay, let's go back to this.
Okay, dashboard?
Sorry, dito. So baba tayo, I'll just explain something.
Okay.
So, company name, taxpayer, title, zip code, registered address. Akit ng konti, Marv. Sorry.
Sorry.
Sige, akit pa tayo. Ayan, so RDO. Income source. When you click on that, sige, sa income source, meron tayong solely from business, pwedeng mixed income. For those na nagtatrabaho pa, pwede rin mixed income kasi. So, mixed income means, hindi yata bumaba, Marv, yung drop down for income source.
Lumabas.
Lumabas ba? Sorry.
Nakita ko.
So, yun. Basta, meron dyan or solely from business. Tapos, sales or goods business. So, goods meaning tangible products, no? Sales or services meaning service. So, kung freelancer ka, you offer services.
Services, okay.
And then, may replay ba for this webinar, Marv? Are you recording?
Yes.
Yes, it is. So we'll share it then with you guys. So here, are you using OSD, optional standard deduction this year? Sure, Rix will share it with you. So OSD, optional standard deduction, means you're telling the BIR that 40% of the revenue that we get from as a freelancer is our expenses. Kailangan mag-collect ng resibo basta 40% expenses ko yon. No questions asked. Receipts for your expenses. But you can only change OSD to parang itemize at the beginning of the year. So dalawa kasi yun eh, itemize or OSD. Itemize means you choose kung parang you have to input your expenses line by line. Kaya siya itemize. So, ang OSD again is declaring that 40% of your revenue is your expenses. Yon. So again, you can only shift once a year at the beginning of the year from OSD to itemize. If you're itemized already, you can't shift back to OSD. So we suggest sometimes na pagka beginning ka pa lang, starting freelancer, mag-OSD ka na lang muna.
Percentage.
Is it possible? Yeah. Sorry, iba pa yan, Marva. That's tax type. So,
okay. Tax type pala.
Yes. OSD, yung nakalagay na OSD, no. Kasi itemized na ako, guys. Eh.
Okay.
So, there. Paperwork needed for OSD, meaning supporting documents. So then, kasi yung supporting documents for itemized are the resibo. Yung mga receipts that you collect, physical receipts, no? For OSD, wala. You don't even have to show them yung mga receipts ng expenses mo. Basta automatically, 40% of your revenue is your expenses, or your expenses. Si Vern naman nagtatanong, is it possible to have this video on this specific page? Like someone explaining what these fields mean on the page itself. Yes, that's a nice idea, no? Sige, ayusin namin yan. That would help Taxumo users that didn't watch this webinar. Sure, great idea. Thanks for that. I think may space pa naman kami to do that. By the way, we are constantly changing our UI UX. So yung user experience namin, lagi yung nagbabago. So huwag kayo ma-shock pag kunwari gumagamit na kayo. There. It's 40%. Did I say 30? Sorry, 40%. 40% of your revenue is declared as expenses. Yon. So tax type, it's either percentage or VAT. Nakalagay dyan, VAT or percentage. So VAT, you become VAT if you have an annual revenue of if it goes beyond 1.919 million in a year. So you become VAT already.
So yung mga nag-earn more than CEO level.
Yung mga nag-earn more than a CEO. More than a CEO.
Ay, mamo.
Hashtag blessed. Ayan. So,
okay.
Ayan. So, the rest, alam nyo na yan. Birthday nyo, gender, TIN nyo, COR. Tapos may digital signatures na po kami. Yan. Nakukuha na siya. Okay, let's go to income. So, after mamagawa, nag-react talaga si Mamo. Yan. So, nakikita mo ba yung kanila? Ayan. Nakikita mo yung comments nila, Morph? Hindi.
Medyo. Naka-open kasi yung screen.
Ay, nakikita mo pala. Siyempre, binabasa ko. Akala ko hindi mo nakikita. Ayan, sabi ni Shoden, so by then, OSD won't be advisable na. By then, siguro, kaya most of them nag-itemize na. So, ako, nag-itemize na ako. Actually, marami talagang expenses kasi pag events, di ba? So, parang mas gusto ko mag-itemize. Pero pag freelancer naman, I think, pag beginner, alam mo yun, when you're beginning, and even freelancers, hindi naman gaano yung expenses. So kapag more than 40% yung expenses mo, mas okay na may itemize. Para mas less tax yung babayaran, tama pa. Well, kung marami ka na, may iba, iba na rin yung pag-compute nun. So, yeah, in essence, parang gano'n na nga. Kung marami ka talagang expenses, hindi necessarily less tax eh. Iba lang talaga yung way na ng pagkaka-compute nun. So, basta kung beyond 40% ka na, siguro mag-itemize ka na nga talaga. Kasi marami ka na talagang expenses. Basically, ganun lang. Simple concept lang. Yeah. So, if itemize equals receipt equals tax, minsan kasi yung expenses, right? Sorry, hindi ko na-gets. If itemize equals receipt equals tax. Sorry. Pa-clarify. Yeah. Pa-clarify na lang, Rex. Hindi ko masyadong na-intindihan lang. Ayan. So, okay, going to the income tab, no? What you're gonna do, first thing that you're gonna do is add your income and your expenses. So, let's try to add your income more.
Pwede ako mag-add?
Yes, add ka. Pwede ka mag-add. Demo account lang yan. So, don't be scared. Don't be shy.
Kaya ba yung 10 digits dito? Hindi.
Oh, sige, lagyan mo. Yes. Pwede.
Yung OR,
So,
kahit anong number lang?
Yes, kahit anong number. Pero, syempre, pag real na to, yung OR dun sa OR booklet ninyo. Diba?
Yes. September 12 niyan, di ba?
Yes.
Gross amount, yan na.
Yes. Yung sales mo services, kasi kunwari, freelancer talaga. So, sales services.
Ito, ano ba to? 10 million kunyari.
Yes, sige.
Yung
yan. Kay Mamo kunwari to. Yan. Kay Mamo na ano. Yan. Sa'yo to. Sige. Business name. Kunwari binayaran ka ng, hindi business name, yung nagbayad sa'yo. Income to eh. Kunwari binayaran ka ni Bernard, kanyan.
Ayoko si Bernard. May workshops lang. Okay.
Yan. Rix, yung for computation, siguro better to ask an accountant regarding yung computation. Kasi ako, sa totoo lang, I'm not, hindi ako masyadong magaling with the computation dito sa, yung ginamit naming algorithm because si Mark talaga Mark is our consultant, for taxation.
100,000.
No, I can't discuss ngayon ITR. Wala pa sa system, but I'll show you how it works. I'll show this is percentage, assuming percentage, and yung nakikita nyo on the side. Wait lang, Marva. Don't click. Wait lang. Don't click muna submit. So you'll see may nakalagay you're running tax juice dito on your left side. So 2551M kasi yan yung kailangan kong bayaran, 2551M, which is your, what do you call this? Your sales tax. Tapos yung 1701Q, this is your income tax. So sales tax, ang premise ng sales tax is based on the sales that you get. Income tax is, when you say income, diba, it's your revenues minus your expenses, diba? So your income, diba? So whether loss or income or loss, yan, diba? So yan. So makikita nyo, if you key in all of these things, sige, baba. You can scroll down, Marv, dun sa ini-encode mo. So you can choose a file, which is, you can take a picture of the OR and then upload it. Pwede rin namang hindi. And then you take kung either business or personal income to. So we made it this way para lahat ng, if you want to track, for example, gift from my daddy or gift from my ninang. So that's your personal income. We don't take into consideration when we compute for taxes. We only take yung business, yung mga tinik nyo as business income, the ones that we will compute for taxes. So let's try to click on submit, Marv.
Okay. Kumbaga parang kung ilagay niya personal, para lang tong kumbaga tracking yung mga pumasok at lumabas sa kanyang account. Yes, correct.
Kasi we're trying to instill that habit that you guys, even if hindi naman siya for taxes, you have to try to create it, Sorry, can we see that again? So you can edit. Let's try to edit it. Click on your 10 million again, Marv. So click on that entry anywhere.
100,000.
And then can you look at your left part, guys, yung left side ng screen. Yung monthly percentage tax due September 15, diba? I don't know if you see it. Medyo maliit lang. But August due September 15. So let's try to change the date, Marv. Let's say nakuha mo to last month, August.
Oo nga pala, tama.
Para makita natin yung difference kasi yung nag-adjust yung October. So, for example, I want to file this September 15. So then we're trying to look for ways to link up with Expensify also and all of those na mga income tracking mechanisms in systems.
Save ko na, Ginge?
Yes, go ahead. You can save. So you can edit naman, guys. Just don't edit when you've already filed. So, syempre pag nag-file na tayo and you'll know when. Sige.
Yun.
So yan, makikita nyo, tumaas na yung ating taxation, yung taxes that we have to pay. And then, pati sa baba. 10 million naman pala nilagay mo kasi.
100,000 diba? So, na yan.
100,000 ba nilagay mo? 100,000. So, there.
Arlie.
So, ganyan siya. So, nag-automated na siya. So, let's click on that. Kunwari, I wanna submit yung 2551M ko for this September 15 deadline. Let's click on...
So, i-click ko tong 36, diba?
Ang galing-galing mo.
Oh, syempre, alam ko na.
User
Sanay
na user. Correct. Yan. So that one also will have to, So it will verify, it will ask you to verify tama ba yung nilagay mo dun sa profile mo. So baka naman mali yung details.
Guilty ako dyan for a few months, diba? Mali yung thing ko.
Si Marv, mali yung 10. Buti na lang na-correct na natin. No? So just be careful.
Sobrang dali gamitin ng Taxumo na kaligtaan ko na mali pala yung thing na nilagay ko. So, ayos pa ng accountant ngayon. Ganun kadali siya, guys.
Yes, Rex, we also compute for quarterly. We'll show you it. I will show you that one later. And yes, annual, pero wala pa dito yung annual eh.
Ginger, kunyari, if in the future na parang ma-verify na tama yung tin na nilagay ko sa registration.
We're working on that.
Mali yung nilagay ko sa registration pala, I think. Kaya mali malabas.
Yeah, so ngayon, we're really telling people na be sure that you check yung information that you put. Baka kasi nagmamadali but it's really important. This is why it's important. Kasi, syempre, mamaya yung din yung mali, di ba?
Stress nga kasi ako nun kaya siguro nagmamadali.
Yes.
So, i-click ko na yung this is correct?
So, click on that. We'll show them.
Mabagal lang internet ko, pero kung mabilis to, as in, tapos na talaga sila, di ba?
At saka, ina-explain kasi natin. So there. So you'll see that we've automatically already filled out the form for you. So no need to do anything, no? So your tax dues are shown there. Again, di ba? 3.6 yun. Gateway fee is based on the... Okay, we'll show you, no? May mga options dito for payment. So you have PayPal, pay via PayPal, pay via online banking, pay via non-bank OTC, and pay via bank OTC. The rest are blackened out or grayed out right now because mas maaga yung deadline yan eh. Mas maaga yung deadline. So,
okay.
So the earlier you file, the more channels to use. Parang ganun. Kasi nga, the rest kasi like, kasi may cut-off lang kami with our payment gateway. So, yun lang yun.
Yes.
So, if you choose different video online banking, meron din dito, Vern. So, you just click on online banking dito. Lalabas yung ibang page ng Dragon Pay. For full disclosure, we use Dragon Pay. Gateway fees will also adjust based on the payment channel that you use. So, when you click on proceed dito, pero hindi na natin gagawin yan kasi baka bayaran ni Mark yung 3.6. Totoo na to eh. Live po to ha.
Live.
So, live talaga yung system. So, when you click on proceed with this, it will direct you to a PayPal page. So, I'm not sure if Marv has one touch.
Sorry.
Baka one touch ka for PayPal, mami ang pumulo yan eh. So, ayun. So, let's show Rix kasi he wanted to see yung quarterly income. So, balik tayo sa income dashboard. Yes, balik tayo sa income. Yan. So, di ba, sobrang dali. Tama yung sinasabi ni Marv na in 5 minutes.
Pag-click mo ng proceed, actually, sabihin ko lang, pag-click ng proceed, so, kunyari PayPal, after mo i-pay yung PayPal, babalik sa, parang may thank you page kayo naman. You're done, you can relax, ganyan. Or may email kayo na pinapadala din na parang no need to do anything for now. Parang you're done.
Yes.
So, ganun kabilis.
May lalabas, you're done, you can now go and earn your next million.
Mo? Taxumo hero ako, ha?
Uy, ang galing mo, ha? Pero totoo yun. Ganun yun. Okay, let's show Rex muna. It's a paid app, Rex. Siyempre, kailangan natin ng pambasweldo sa mga tao namin. Sorry, I'll show you the subscription later. Yung babalik kami sa subscription page for those na late lang. Pero let's show you first yung quarterly income tax dito. Sige. So let's click on quarterly income tax, Marv. Yeah, 1701.
Due on August 11, tapos na.
Pero tapos na yan. So yung next is per quarter.
Actually, yung August Pero
Muntik ka na
nakahabol ako yata. Parang may, full disclosure, di ba? Parang, I think, parang may konting additional charge.
Yes. Pag late kasi guys, we already, hindi kami yung nag-charge doon BIR kasi has the specific, di ba may penalties talaga sila. So we already compute for the penalties from BIR.
Okay. So may penalty pala ako noon.
Yes. So may penalty na, makikita nyo naman sa form nyo. Makikita nyo here. So click mo yung select type, income source, Marv. Kasi nakalaga select type. So let's be sure to change it to
for business.
Solely from your business. Yes, this is correct.
Click ko na.
Yes, click na. And then
yan. You are filing past the deadline. Ayan, yung lumabas sa akin.
Yes,
parang medyo kinabahan ako.
BIR imposed, wag kayo kabahan pag ganito. So we're just telling you that wag kayo ma-shock dun sa na iba yung babayaran nyo because there are already penalties. So compute for me. So the system will compute for you already.
Okay. Ito nga yung nakita ko.
Yes. And we only accept, yan. So let's say yung mga excess credits mo from previous year 1701, I'm sure meron. Kung wala naman, kunwari new filing pa lang kayo, leave it blank lang. And then, sige, continue mo. Oo. Kasi tatanungin lang naman sa'yo kung meron ka na before So, kunwari may credits ka from previous year, lagay mo dyan. So, kung may taxable income ka from previous quarters, lagay mo dyan. So, i-continue mo lang. There you go.
Proceed. There.
Yes. Sige. Sige, bayaran mo. So there. So makikita nyo, may gateway fee na rin siya dyan kasi malaki nga yung amount, no? So PayPal is 4.4% plus 15 pesos na per transaction. When you scroll down, scroll mo nga yung form, Marv.
Yung form.
Yes. Sorry. Form itself. So makikita nyo meron dyan surcharges, no? Medyo malabo lang from this end, but you'll see may compromise, surcharge. So,
tsaka pakita rin natin yung signature automatically lumalabas.
Yes.
Signature, tsaka yung fields, di ba? Alam na alam ko.
Yes. Grabe daw yung tax mo, Marv. Yeah. Yun. So,
peanuts lang sa akin yan, peanuts lang.
Kaya niya yan bayaran. So, I want to show you something else, no? So, punta tayo sa income. Again,
joke lang, guys. Ay, mga hindi ko kilala. Joke lang yan. Alam niyo naman.
Uy, test lang to, ha? This is just a dummy account. Hindi po totoong account to. So, let's go to income, Marv.
Income ulit?
For those of you na nag-Excel, yung mga OC na nag-start na talagang mag-Excel ng kanilang expenses and income, we have a bulk upload functionality as well. So, pwedeng, kunwari tinatamad kayo mag-encode, no? Collect your receipts, you can give it to an encoder, and then tell them to encode it in a template. So, where do you get the template? Sige, can you click on that, Marv?
Bulk upload?
Yes.
Download file, select file.
Yes, so that's the file that you will use for the template, yung download file. You can save that in your computer and then you select the file when you submit the file and submit the file for uploading. So, tapos pwede bang i-automate, Vern, yung automate yung filing. Let's say I will deposit 10K and just let the system deduct. Wala pa, hindi kami nagka-credits, Vern, kasi we're talking about money for taxation So, hindi kami ganun pwede sa ganung klaseng what do you call that, process, because credits pa lang yun for tax. Pero this system has already been seen by the BIR, so we've presented to them already. So at the end of the day, really, whatever you input naman here, BIR doesn't need to know, doesn't check naman on your income and expense, but what you filed. But yung kinukuha lang nila is yung file that we send from them when you pay already taxes. So, kunwari, ano pa bang mga, yung sending nung invites to your accountant, no? So, click on Ginger again, Marv.
Okay, maybe nabasa ko yung comment. Okay, Ginger.
Yes.
And then, hindi, click Ginger, Taxumo, tapos
send invites. Yan. So for the
send.
accountant yan. Yes, actually, pag hindi pa kayo talaga kampante na to do it yourself, you can really ask for the help of the accountant, no? So this is where you can send your accountant the email. So you can invite your accountant here. Yes, dyan invite. So pwede ka mag-invite ng accountant mo. And then as you can see sa taas, here, di ba nakalagay, EJ, Arboleda, Taxumo. Tapos may set as accountant on the side. So you can set him as an accountant.
Okay.
So there, that's it, guys. So ano pa ba yung mga questions natin? No, hindi na po kailangan, Joanna. Kasi I don't have it dito sa system, no? But Marv will have that dashboard. Can we go to the dashboard? Sorry, Marv, last na.
Okay.
Everything naman, we adhere to data privacy, to our data privacy law, Anna. So all of the data sa system are safe and secure. We don't change anything. We can't change. Kaya miss ka na yung kay Marv na TIN number na nagkamali siya. He had to change it by himself because we can't change whatever data you input sa system, even as Taxumo, no? So all of this, all of these things, we have. That's the reason why you also have our own office, kasi all of these things are within lang the bounds of our office, no?
Yeah. Ginge,
yes.
For itong dashboard, siguro sabihin natin sa kanila na ito ba nagiging red pag malapit na yung deadline or
correct. Yes.
Pag start ng kunyari a few weeks before the deadline, red na siya or a few days?
Basta pagpatak ng September 1 for the September 15 deadline, as you'll notice, we're always 5 days earlier than the BIR tax deadline. So we made that really because we have basta the process that we have with the BIR is that way, and even with our accredited partner banks, partner AABs. So there. So kung gusto niyo yung copy ng BIR email confirmation, it's seen dun sa button. So whatever kunwari yung green, pero wala akong sample niyan dito eh. Yun, proof of filing will be your BIR email confirmation, the same one that you get right now, and a payment confirmation from Taxumo that we've coursed it through. May transaction ID number yon with the bank that we use or the partner that we use. So those are the two things that you will receive from us.
Yeah. Tapos,
yes.
Sorry. We'll share again yung deck for the pricing.
Yes.
Before we go to the Q&A.
Correct. Yung isa na lang, that one.
This one?
No.
Okay.
Yep.
So yung hindi nakita to,
yes. So for those of you na hindi to nakita, Marv, palakihan na lang natin. Medyo maliit kasi siya. Ayan. So we have 3 packages, no? So we have 1 monthly basic, and we have annual basic, which is paid one time for the entire year, and premium annual, which is paid one time for the entire year. The difference, as you can see, yung basic annual and the basic monthly doesn't have yung ITR, which is in 1701 ITR, which is on April 15. So yun lang yung difference niya. But the rest, we can file for 2551M. Wala pa kaming VAT, but we will have VAT by the end of the year. We will have VAT forms. 1600 series baka by next year pa for those of you with employees. Kasi the system was really built for self-employed individuals and small business owners. So,
tapos Jane, siguro if you can announce na rin yung special promo natin for Blenders.
Yes, for Blenders, you can use, we have a code that you can use so that 500 off siya in dito sa annual plans nyo, and 100 off siya dito sa monthly plan. So great, parang pinakamagandang deal talaga yung annual. Kasi ano na siya parang from the 375 parang ganyan per month yan, 'di ba? Na parang pag kinompute mo, bababa talaga siya So from 4495, wait. So with that code, 4495 minus 500, that's already 3995. So that pumapatak siyang around 332 pesos na lang on a monthly basis. The code is FL Blend.
Yeah.
So again, FL Blend. So this is what you can do. Yes. Share mo na yung code.
Kita
so
nyo
you
ba
get,
ako? Kasi kita nyo.
Parang, Marv, hindi kita makita. Oo.
Ayan. Okay, yun. FL Blend. O, napaka ano.
Wow. Yan. FL Blend. So there. So you can use that code. So once you sign up for the system, use that code agad. So naka-link na siya dyan sa ano, and you will get the discount pag nag-subscribe ka. So automatic na yun. We have a 1-month free trial. So if I were you, like, try it already. Try to file for your taxes using the system so that gamay nyo na. And then after 1 month, yun, we will automatically deduct it from your subscription fee. No? So there. Okay. So that's it. May mga questions pa ba tayo na hindi ko nasagot?
We'll open the floor to your questions. So just type in your questions.
So Joanna, pag premium ganun din, 500 yung discount for the premium. So automatically deducted na rin siya. Yep.
FL Blend, paano nila gagawin? Upon registration, may lalabas na parang code.
Yes. Meron siyang area that you will see now, enter the code. So as early as now, when you sign up, get started for free, it will ask you for your code.
Ayan, tanong ni Ana, pwedeng i-amend sa system pag na-file na or offline na sa BIR?
Pwede rin. Pwede kami mag-amendment, Ana. Basta, pag nag-amend ka, ganun din. Same thing applies, no? If it's beyond our deadline, or Taxumo deadline, meron na siyang, kinokomputan na siya ng surcharge, ng penalties. Pero pag ginawa mo naman yung amendment prior to, kunwari nagkamali ka lang, no? Prior to our deadline, okay pa siya. Kaya pa yung, kaya pa yung amendment. Tapos, for penalties, guys, what we can only do is a month, kunwari September 15 ngayon, we can only accommodate yung mga nakalimutan na filings 2 months prior to today. So, hindi kami kayang like, ay nako, bayaran ko yung taxes ko from last year. Parang gano'n. Hindi po kami pwedeng mag-accommodate nun. Kasi pag gano'n, you really have to go to the BIR already. So, okay lang yung kunwari, nakalimutan mo, nagbakasyon ka for 1 month, no? Na parang, ay, oh my gosh, nakalimutan ko mag-file ng Taxumo, nagtataksumo ako, nakalimutan ko. You can file yung nakalimutan mo last month. And obviously, may penalties yun. Pero at least, you didn't have to go to the RDO na. Diba?
Galing daw, sabi ni
Thank
Ana.
you, Ana. So, yung sa annual premium, hindi na namin kailangan magpa-audit sa third-party accountant, tama ba? No, ganito. If you're required to have an audited financial statement, not all of us are required to have an audited financial statement. Especially pag OSD ka, yung pag OSD ka, from what I know, hindi ka talaga kailangan audited FS. Pag itemized ka, that's when you're required to have an audited FS. We're not an auditing firm. Again, hindi kami auditing firm. So, yung FS nyo, if you need an FS, you have to go to an accountant and show them the system, give them access to the system, because hindi kami gumagawa ng audited financial, and the financial statement, and audited financial statement. Yon. We're just a tool, actually. We're a tool. Yes, ganun siya, na parang hindi ka kailangan mag-FS if OSD ka. Yes, yan. Tama si Rex. Rex, are you an accountant? Tama si Rex. Kailangan CPA kasi ang prepare man ng FS. That's true. So that's
Siguro
why, again,
another question, Ginge. Let's say, yun nga, yung freelancer, baka wala siyang kilalang accountant. Meron ba kayong recommended or partner accountants that you can refer to them?
If meron naman, wala kaming, well, no, as a company, we don't really endorse like people kasi we want to be non-biased and non-partisan with all of the freelance accountants out there. So, pero, yeah, but you can ask, no, yung mga people sa community natin kung may mga accountants dyan there. Tax software provider, correct? Yes, tax software provider. Well, for BIR kasi, they have no policy in accrediting tax software providers. But we've been bugging them na parang, okay, check our system. Well, they know, no? They've seen our system and everything. Pero they should have one. Yun. They should have one. Kami na rin nagsasabi na, pero in all honesty, they've been really helpful and they've been working with us. It's just that the policies that have been set in place like years ago doesn't say anything about all of these new things happening. It's a different world. So, maraming automated, maraming hindi natin ini-expect, di ba, na mangyayari. Like, Uber, sino ba yan? Ano ba yan? Di ba? So, all of us are amazed at all of these changes. But yun, they have to adapt to what's happening already. So, yeah, yun, inaayos na rin na, tinatanong na nga namin sa kanila yun. I used to work for accounting, so please natin yung CPA. I can refer you to my friends. Ayan! O, see? Hindi na ako
Soriano ka ba? Si Ana Soriano? Ikaw ba yan, Ana Soriano? Talagang binigay yung last name eh. Hindi. Okay, Kalax. Serviano.
Ayan, si Ana can help you. Ayan, so
di ba? Connection. Parang minta pa. Siguro ang tanong ko lang, kasi for me, medyo intimidating at the start na wala akong alam sa tax. Tapos nga, going inside Taxumo na kung hindi lang kita kilala, parang nagkaroon ako ng confidence talaga to use it. So for those na, syempre hindi naman lahat mag-message sa'yo, no? Kamusta naman yung, let's say, if they need to ask, is there chat support or email support? So paano ba...
Yes, in our site, makikita niyo yung little green button sa baba. Or you can message us on Facebook Messenger. So, we use Zendesk. So, lahat ng mga tickets nyo or even pag nag-comment kayo sa Facebook page, naka-integrate sa support system namin. So, lahat yun naka-integrate sa Zendesk na. So, all of those siguro in as...
Siguro pag yung malapit na yung deadline, doon dumadami yung nagka-question, nag-message
ngayon, kaya sure. perfect timing to for you, Marv, na we're doing this. Kasi Friday yung deadline namin for Taxumo. So for those who want to try already yung system, kahit na zero income, no? To declare zero income or I'm sure maraming bago kasi dito. So that's a good way of testing the system. Again, if may mga questions kayo about accounting, I'm not an accountant, you can ask an accountant. I just want to make it clear kasi mamaya, sa totoo lang, Bobs din ako when it comes to accounting. Diba, natutunan ko na lang to by creating all of these things, no? By helping create these things. So, you can ask your accountant if you have more complicated questions and pakisabi na rin sa accountant nyo to check out Taxumo. Yes?
Oh, I will promote the system po sa FB. I have a lot of CPA.
Oy, thank you, Ana.
Use my link, ha? FL Blend.
Yes, so thank you, Ana.
That discount.
Napakaswabe ng diba? Promotion.
Siguro one more or two more questions before we let Ginger go. Medyo overtime na pala tayo.
Oh, yeah. Phil, Right now, affiliate link, yeah, you can use Marv's link first, yung FL Blend, pero wala pa right now. So we're going through like yung Taxumo heroes muna and mga community leaders for all of these cascading of
kindness. May tanong si Vern.
Ay, sorry. Anong tanong mo, Vern?
Submit a filing for free?
Tama. Kung gusto mo na mag-submit ng tax filing mo for September 15, pwede na yan for free pa yan. Basta 1 month yung free duration natin. So you can even encode already your expenses and income starting this September, no, if you plan to. Yes, pag zero income, correct. Pag zero income, yes, pwede. All types of,
Kaya yabang no? Biglang zero income. May yan, ganun din, pagpunta niyo sa payment process, diba parang i-click nyo pa rin, pero, nga, 10M na yan.
10 million yen.
Di ba, kunyari, ganun pa rin yung process. Click payment. Pero syempre, hindi ka naman mabayad ng 0 pesos eh. So, same process pa rin. Pero, nag-file ka pa rin. Kahit wala kang income for the previous month, you still need to file.
At saka syempre, walang gateway fees yun. Kasi zero yung binabayaran nyo, guys. Walang fees yun. Yeah.
So, last question.
Thank you. Oh, so might as well.
So, paano pala yun kung Taxumo, tapos you need pupunta ka sa RDO.
You need to go to the RDO or EBIR forms, ganun din. May iba-iba pa rin yung process kasi right now hindi mo masabi anong hinihingi ng RDO mo. Minsan gusto nila online, minsan pupunta ka pa rin doon. Yun nga, walang standard also. Wala rin kasi standard process talagang mga RDO eh.
Ang sakit naman yun, zero income ka na nga, tapos pupunta ka pang RDO.
Sana, di ba? Sana lahat automated. Tapos ang pag yung EBIR form, form system kasi, you need to download it. Ako, naka-Mac ako, apparently parang hindi gumagana sa Mac yung EBIR forms. Kailangan Microsoft na OS.
Okay, I think, we've answered yung mga questions sila. So, Ginger, before you leave, please invite them again to sign up for, tell us what's baka meron kayong events or something to invite them to go to that.
Ayun. So thank you so much guys for attending this impromptu webinar. For those who haven't registered yet, for BIR as a freelancer, I have a guide in my blog. I'll send Marv the link so that he.
Yes.
And then sa dulo, meron nga doon, we're doing a survey of those who want to be registered with the BIR. So kung anong city, we're doing a count of those freelancers in kung ilan sila sa isang city, so that we can help you. We're looking for people who can help maglakad ng registration ninyo as well. In bulk, para wala nang hassle for all of us. And then, so subscription is there. If you have questions on subscription, yung fees namin, it's in taxumo.com. You can check it out. Please don't forget to use FL Blend. Yun yung code that you can use for the 500 peso discount. So if you have any questions, again, about Taxumo, how to use the system, just click on that green button in our site, which is on the lower right screen, and then we can answer hopefully all of your questions, no? Wag lang love life nyo. Mukha na palang tinanong. Ayun, so that's it, guys. Yeah. Thank you.
Learn how to file their taxes properly and easily using Taxumo. Yes. So again, taxumo.com, code is FL Blend. Yung mga nag-register through this webinar, I believe automatically you will receive yung replay link to this webinar. I think maybe tonight or tomorrow. Pero I will also, again, publish this as a video sa page, sa group, and as a podcast. So, marami pa opportunities to catch, again, a replay of the show if you missed the earlier part of Ginger's presentation. Okay, thank you. And peace,
guys,
everyone. Ingat kayo. I hope you are safe. So see you soon. Meron tayong mga upcoming events like Christmas party and maybe before that another meetup. And that's it. So thank you. Thank you again, Ginger.
Yes.
And thank you guys. Bye. So usap ulit tayo sa Messenger chat group.
Yes.
FreelanceBlenders.com.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye guys. Thanks for the question. Bye.